Hey guys, this is Meredith and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be on how to create this look, which is a sunset eyes, and I really hope you guys like it. The products that I'm using in this video is not sponsored, like they are all not sponsored, so I genuinely like using those products. If you want to see like a review or anything, do comment in the comment section down below, and let's get started.
So for the first step, I'm going to apply this moisturizer by Hada Labo, which is a Japanese brand, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna make my skin look more dewy after I apply my makeup. And now I'm going to use the NYX Photo Loving Primer, which is purple tinted, and I'm just applying a little bit across my face because a little goes a long way. And then I would use my fingers to spread it out across my face. Alright, so now for the base, I'm using Maybelline's Super BB Cushion in the shade Natural, which is the darkest shade, and it is perfect for my skin tone now that I've gotten tanner. And I'm just using this cushion puff that they provided and patting the product all across my face. So now I'm flipping the cushion puff upside down so that the area with less product is tapping across my face, and what I'm doing is that I'm adding a layer of air between the layers of my makeup to reduce excess sebum. For concealer, I'm using NYX HD Studio Liquid Concealer, and I'm applying an inverted triangle under my eyes. As well as on my nose bridge to give it an extra highlight. And I'm using this foundation brush from Tarte, and I'm blending away the concealer under my eyes. I am also using this stick concealer from Eucerin, which has a creamy consistency, and with this concealer brush from Tarte, I am applying it on my blemishes directly. And don't worry, I do wash this brush often, so my pimples don't get infected or anything, so yeah, don't worry. Then I use the other end of the Tarte concealer brush to blend it out because it's fluffy and it's for blending. And at this point, I would like to moisturize my lips with the Nivea Essential Care Lip Balm, which has no fragrance or scent. Well, it's the same thing, so yeah, you get me. And then I used the cushion blusher from Para in the shade number 4 Shy Pink. And I did mention that my products are not sponsored. Well, this is not sponsored, but it's given to me free by this magazine company, along with a hamper of other products. And it is a cushion blusher, so you can apply it directly on your face. And what I like to do is I'll spread it out with my fingers. And I like to use this before a blusher powder because it gives it more of a tint and it stays longer. And then I'm using my Innisfree No Sebum powder, which is like a transparent powder, and I'm applying it under my eyes and I'm baking my eyes, because if I don't do that, it's gonna be very oily and then my mascara will smudge all over. For my brows, I'm brushing it across with a spoolie because before you style your hair you want to brush it, so it's the same concept with brows. And I'm using my trusty old Tarte Amazonian clay brow gel. Is it a brow gel? It's more like a brow clay, I guess, but it's waterproof, so I love it. It's especially suitable for the weather in Singapore because you sweat your makeup off a lot. And I'm just applying a line under my brows and then a line on top of my brows with a slight arch, and then I'm connecting the lines and then I fill in the lines, and that's how I usually do my brows. And of course you want to blend out your brows again with the spoolie, and then I'm going in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I'm applying a bit on my eyelids and blending it out with my finger, and it really does help my eyeshadow to look more pigmented and stay longer. And now I'm using the Tarte in Bloom palette with the eyeshadow color in Flower Child and applying it all over my eyelids, because it is the shade that is closest to my eyelid tone, and I'm using it as a base. And then I'm using the shade Smutty Pants with this brush that is a precise buffer brush from 13 brushes, and I'm just putting this brownish shade into my crease. Then I'm using this fluffy eyeshadow blending brush from Tarte as well, and I'm blending it out. And then I'm going in with this pinkish color called Sweetheart, and I'm applying it into my crease as well with the same precise buffer brush. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to create a gradient look, so you don't want to put a very strong color into your crease first. You want to start by a slight dark color and then slowly building it up to give a more natural gradient effect. And then of course you want to blend it out again with the fluffy blending brush. And then I'm using this Wonder Fun Park palette from Etude House, and I'm using this shimmery orange color in the middle, and it really looks like the orange in a sunset. So I'm applying it all over my lids as well, but I'm not crossing above the crease. The brush I'm using is a compact brush. It's not like a compact brush, but it's like a brush with compact bristles. And then I'm using this reddish mud brown color called Rebel, and I'm using the same precise buffer brush and applying it into the outer thirds of my crease. And then of course, every time you put a darker color to create the gradient effect, you want to blend it out again with the fluffy brush. And then I'm using the same color and applying it under my eyes near the lower lash line. And then I'm using this powder block eyeshadow from Moonshot, which is a cosmetic line by the Korean entertainment company called YG, if you don't know already. And with the same precise brush, I am applying it to the outer thirds of my eyelid in a V shape. And with the excess amount on my brush, I am bringing it down to my lower lash line. And it is in this shade called Jack Rose, which is a freaking beautiful shade that is like kind of deep purple with hints of rose gold glitter in it. And if you observe the sunset, you'll see that most of the times there are hints of purple in the sunset. That's why I chose to use this color in my look as well. And going back to my Toddler in Bloom palette, I'm using this golden shimmery shade to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. And then with this powder brush, I'm going to brush away all the product that I use under my eyes to bake. And then I'm going in with eyeliner. This is by Maybelline. It is the Hyper Sharp Black eyeliner, which is very intense black, and I love it. It is very precise as well, so I can draw my very fine thin line on my eyes. And then I'm gonna give it a flick to create a little cat eye. And then I'm going in with this eyelash curler from Etude House, and I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes. And now with my dual eyelash glue, I'm going to apply some falsies. And then I'm going in with this mascara that my neighbor got for me from Japan. I've never heard of this brand, but I love it because it looks very natural and it has lash fibers in it to extend your lashes. Not that your falsies need any more extension, I guess, but you know, it's just for the extra oomph. And then I'm going in with my Big Eyes Barbie mascara from Maybelline, and I'm applying it on my bottom lashes. Then I'm going in with my lovely Orgasm blush from NARS, and I'm applying it with this blusher brush. Then I'm using Smokin' Whistles by Colourpop and applying this highlight on my cheekbones, my nose bridge, my brow bone, and my cupid's bow. And then I'm going in with the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in Bianca and applying it all over my lips. I lost the footage of me applying bronzer, but I did bronze my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder Bronzer. So that's it for this look. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more of these videos. If you recreate this look, do tag me in your photos, and I'll see you guys in my next video.